Hey guys, this is Travis and Brian and Andrew. We are here. It's our last day in Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic. We came here, did an art camp 2016, had an unbelievable time and experience. Kids Impact, we will try to show at the end of this video, just some of the students here saying in their own words what this week meant to them. But there's two parts to this impact. There's the impact that we can have on the students, but they also impact us. And I think that it's important for you guys, if you want to hear from us as well, that this is really an important trip for us, and we're changed from it. Unbelievable time, unbelievable experience with the students, but there's an impact personally for each of us. So we're just going to take a couple minutes and share a little bit about what that impact might look like. We obviously won't take a ton of time because this could be an hour-long video. If you have personal relationships with us, give us a shout, and we'd love to tell you a little bit more about that. For me personally, this is my 6th year here in the Dominican with Inverted Arts doing this trip, and the impact for me that was the biggest is being able to reconnect with people that we've worked with in the past. So whether that's our host family, Kristen and Joselo, or whether that's the church that we've worked with, or some of the students that have been a part of different art camps in the past, or even an Inverted Arts scholarship recipient, Adriel, who helped us teach the art camp this year, and just his journey. That for me was such a huge thing, because I've just been coming back year after year, and these students, these people that we've been connecting with continually over the time, it's amazing to see their journey, and that keeps me coming back. A piece of my heart is here with them from that. If you have watched any of the other videos on social media that we posted, some of the impact from some of those students that we've had continued relationships with. But that for me is the big takeaway, the big number one, how this impacted me was those continued relationships. So I'll turn it over to Brian. He can tell you a little bit about his impact and what this trip meant to him.
So this trip has had just so many experiences for me, so many new experiences that it's been awesome. I think the biggest one for me has been getting to know our host family, Kristen and Joselo. Joselo, being a Dominican, there's a big language barrier there. We don't share more than 10 words, but it's still so cool that we can get to know each other just through laughing and just through our love for God, and it's just been such a cool experience. I'm gonna leave here feeling like I really, really know him, and it's just awesome. Got here the first day, and it was hard to even introduce ourselves, not knowing the same language. But just like I said, being able to laugh and just talk about God and pray together has just been such a cool thing.
So for me, Brian talked a little bit about language barriers, and I got the chance to lead worship for just a body of believers here at the church Mundo de Fe that we did the camp at. And to see people engage in worship, despite the culture difference, the style difference, the language barrier, it was just really amazing to see, because all in all, we worship the same God, and it was really cool to be a part of that and be blessed to see and witness what was going on here and how God is moving through us into the lives of these people.
All right, so obviously this week has had a big impact on us. What you just heard is just a small snippet of how this week has impacted us. So we'd love to follow up with you more about that. Give us a phone call, meet with us in person. We'd love to tell you stories about this camp this year, and just this is going to take on shape for us as we get further removed from this. So we'd love to follow up with you there. You're in for a treat here. You're going to hear from 2 more people from the Dominican here. So we got Genesis. Genesis is a student we've worked with for a few years here. She surprised us at the end of the week with an awesome video. When we watched it, we got a little choked up. We couldn't help but share that with you guys. So you're in for a treat there. And her English is getting pretty good, so she's going to do it in English, and you'll be able to follow along with that. The last part of this video will be Pastor James. He's the lead pastor at Mundo de Fe, the church that we partner with here, and we connected with him all week long with his family outside of the art camp, and then he was there for the entire art camp, and he just shares a little bit about what kind of impact this trip has had on them. So here it is.
Hi, my name is Genesis, and I'm 16 years old, and I live in Santo Domingo. I want to say thank you so much. Thanks God that you come here to teach us about that we were created to be creative, and that everything what we do is for the glory of God. I learned too that God created us to do different things, for example movies, music, write letters, and more. So thank you so much. Thank you to the people in USA to send this missionary to teaching us. thank you to everyone help to this camp will be reality. Thank you so much. This camp changed everything about me. So thank you to Invert Arts and FCC Create Arts. Thank you so much. A lot of blessing for you and for your family. So thank you so much. Just thank you. Bye.
So I want to give thanks to everybody at FCC and Inverted Arts who made an investment for this trip, for Travis, Brian, and Tex, as I call him. What's his name, Andrew? Yeah, Andrew. So he could come, they could all come and be part of this trip. Our youth have really been touched and changed. This is something that these kids never, ever, ever in their life would have been able to experience. We do live in Santo Domingo. It's the capital of the Dominican Republic. And although there are a lot of things at the kids' disposals here, there's things, this kind of stuff they never would have had the opportunity of, and many of them have never dreamed of it. So I want to thank y'all for coming and giving them the opportunity to experience something new, but more than just experiencing something new. With the team y'all sent down, they were able to experience the love of God, and that changes more than anything. So for Mundo de Fe in Santo Domingo, we send our thanks and we send our love. God bless you. Bye.